Hey, what's up? This is Kristen with niftyknowledgerocks.com, and this video is a little bit different than what I usually send your way because I've had some questions come in, and I think it'd be really helpful if I went through some of the gear that I have in my bag for my photography business that I think is must-have gear. Like, you really need to have this because it will save your butt. Now, today I'm going to tell you about profile. It sounds so formal. The Justin clamp by Manfrotto. So this is called the Justin clamp. It is like 60 bucks. It's part 175. It is I think another one has part 175 too, but this one's pretty substantial, so just make sure you don't get some rinky-dink one. Anyway, I'm trying to get my flash out of here to show you. Okay, cool. So there's a cold shoe, and what you can do is you can put your flash in there. So this is really helpful for off-camera flash when you're in a situation where you cannot put your light stand up, because that happens to me, right? As a wedding photographer and sometimes as a portrait photographer, you go into a reception, for example, and it's packed. You know, people are packed in there like sardines, and you really need your off-camera flash, and you say, oh crap, what am I gonna do? There's no place for me to put my light stands. You got one of these babies, no problem. You pull out your Justin clamp, you put on your flash into the cold shoe, lock it in there, and anywhere in the room that you can find like a solid, you know, like framing, let's say at the barn, for example, or basically any room you can usually find something. In a tent, you can find a part of the pole, find something, and you clamp this on there. And this is hefty, like it takes muscles to open this. I had a laugh because one of the reviews I saw on B&H Photo was like, it's too hard to open it, to clamp it on things. Well, that's the point. You want it to stay once you clamp it somewhere. You put it on the back of a chair, for example, and this sucker's gonna stay, right? And then it has this head that articulates around, so depending on what angle you have to clamp it at, you can move your flash where you need to get the angle that you want to, and you are good to go. Also, for portrait photographers, you can stick an umbrella through there and lock it in there too, which is pretty cool if you need that feature. I mean, that it's all built into here. It's pretty cool. It's like 60 bucks. Best thing you can have in your bag, right? Get two of them. If you can't get two, have at least one of them, because this thing is going to save your butt. Not only have I used it in receptions where I couldn't put up a light stand, but also getting ready. So when you go to the bridal suite or the hotel room and it's really dark and you're not getting any good light, but it's really crowded, you know, it's a small space, you can pull out your clamp, you can put it on top of one of the doors in there, and I turned that the wrong way. Lots of things. So I was going to say you put this on top of a door, right? It's way up high, it's on the door, no problem, and you have some light that you've created in the room for your getting ready photos. Must-have piece of equipment. I wanted to tell you about it. I bought a lot of crap that were epic fails, things I didn't need. I inundated myself with gear that really just was too much. It was overkill, right? You know, find out what your key pieces of gear are and learn how to use them. I mean, that doesn't apply as much to a clamp, which you clamp on, but you know, you're gonna find that you have these key pieces of gear that you turn to, and you are so happy that you have it in your bag when the time comes that you need them. And this is one of those pieces of gear, so I wanted to help you with it and tell you about it so that you can stick it in your bag, have it in your arsenal when the time comes when you can't put that light stand where you want it. And if you haven't used off-camera flash yet, I mean, this is just another reason to really get comfortable using these things. This is the 600 EXRT for the Canon. It's got the triggers built right in, so I just am able to stick another one of these on my camera, and I'm good to go. I don't want to get too gear related, but again, this is a must-have for your business. And the link is here. Check out the description below, more information there. And I hope it helps you out, this little tidbit. If you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll have more information coming your way. Thank you again. My name is Kristen with niftyknowledgerocks.com.